Hi, going on, my friend Will here with the FXAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video. The end of August 2018, nearly nearly the end of another year. And today, my friend, one of my biggest trading goals and trading dreams has actually came true, and I want to share it with you. It's something I've been working on for literally all year and just beyond. Okay, if you've gone through my Udemy course, you know that I trade price action, I trade off price zones, and one of my biggest secret is my MACD divergence indicator that I give away free. Okay, one of the biggest things when it comes to trading, and one of the most things most traders don't have, it's time to be at the screen, to actually be there at the right time when that MACD divergence signal happens in our trading zones. And what I've been able to do, my friend, is program a robot, an EA, expert advisor, that's able to identify the MACD divergence signals, and it actually will enter the market for us at these when these divergence signals happen inside our price zones. So what I'm going to show you now is how it works. It's taken me so long, and it's been really tiring, but it's taken me so long to actually try and program it, get it myself and get programmers out there to help me. It's one of a lot of programmers I've actually went to haven't been able to do it, so it's very hard to actually code it with the settings that I wanted. There's settings that I wanted, not just the basic divergence, or some other settings that I wanted inside the robot. And after 6-7 months, I've been able to do it. And what I'm going to share you with you now, my friend, is how we can automate 90% of our trading and save 90% of the time we're at the trading screens. Okay, so one of the biggest problems is being there at the right time when the MACD divergence signal happen. Often we get there too late and the market's already moved a good bit up and we're getting in the market late. This happens when we could be out at work, or if you work the 9 to 5, you could be out at work, come home, you've missed the MACD divergence. You could be traveling, like a lot of time I'm traveling, and it's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to do it, because one of my passions is to travel. It's one of the main reasons I get into trading, so I could travel the world and make money online, make money trading while traveling. A lot of times when I'm traveling, I'm spending 4.5 hours a day inside a hotel room trading. It's not the kind of lifestyle that I want. I don't want to be sitting there. I want to be out traveling. I want to be out seeing the world, seeing the sights when I'm in different cities. So this is my goal. It's been my dream for quite a while now, to actually get a robot to actually automate everything for me, and I've been able to do it thanks to a lot of hard work to myself, and a couple of big thanks to a couple of programmers out there that have really helped me code this, and I owe them a great deal. Okay, so what we're going to look at is the actual MacBot. This is here, the MacBot EA. Okay, and I'm going to show you how it works here, and I'm going to show you current signal just happened, and I'm going to show you how it actually works. Okay, so we'll just go to the expert advisors. Okay, you can see we're just going to go to inputs here. Okay, so this is the inputs, this is the settings. We've got our lot size. We want to do a set amount, a set lot size per trade, or if you want to risk a certain percentage of the account per trade, to it in the risk there. Okay, if you want to take profit or stop loss, you put that in also. Okay, I leave it at 0 because my exit signal is on. This is one of the hardest ones that a lot of the programmers out there couldn't do, was close at opposite divergence, which is one of my biggest exit signals for getting out of the market once I'm in a trade. Max orders tells us how many orders we want to enter, and let's see here, divergence. So it will enter on a classic or reverse. So a reverse is a continuation signal, continuation divergence signal. Okay, which is this one here. Okay, so we've got two types of divergence. We've got a classic, which is the main one for entry and exit, and then the hidden, which is for you trend followers out there, trend continuation traders, that's the one you will want to mainly use. Okay, this is the other biggest hardest thing was the program, was the time frame setting and getting it to actually work. It's easy to program this in, but getting it to actually work was the hard thing. Okay, so as you know, if we're trading off, you've gone through my Udemy course, we trade for swing trading, we trade off the monthly and weekly price zones, which the Price Pro indicator identifies for us. So what our trade identification method is automated because we've got the Price Pro indicator does all that work for us. Okay, so all we really needed to do was wait for signals and be at the screen when the signal happens. The MacBot automates that for us. So all we need to do is simply open up our charts, go to an asset, through each asset, is it a weekly or monthly zone? If it is, load the MacBot and select daily and 4 hour to enter on a daily or 4 hour divergence. If we're only looking to go long, we only look to go long. Okay, and I'm going to show you it in action here on the British Pound USD. Okay, so you can see we just had this signal down here. Let's look at the weekly. This was at a weekly area down here on the British Pound USD. Okay, that was on the 10th. So this is how you test to see if the robot actually works in backtesting. Okay, so we're just going to go to the British Pound USD. We're going to load it, and we're going to go from that time frame, which was around about the 10th of August that signal happened. Okay, so 10th of August 2018. I'm going to go through a few examples here. Okay, show you that it actually works. So we'll just go to the 10th of August and we'll go to today's date. Okay, go to expert property settings. We're looking to go long only. Remember, we're at a weekly price zone. Price Pro indicator has identified for us. We are lot size 0.1. Yeah. Now take profit and stop loss. I have this in because I'm looking to let the MACD take me out on an opposite classic divergence. Okay. So that's how I exit trades. You can put a stop loss in, which you put under the trading zone. Okay. If you want to put a stop loss in, put it underneath the trading zone on the weekly charts. Okay, we're looking to close it opposite. Max trades, we're only looking to enter one signal. And okay, time frame, make sure the current time frame is true. And we'll just go to daily, true, and we'll go to daily, true. Okay, we'll select OK. So when we're at the charts, make sure that's false. Okay. The charts. And that's it. Okay. We'll just let it save it enters the trade. So we're waiting for that divergence signal to happen. There we go, it's entered the trade for us here. So I know we're coming into the weekly zone. Okay. And just watch it in action here. Now, you will need a VPS for this, which I'll show you my VPS in a minute. Okay, you can see now we were on the daily chart here, daily, but you can see that the divergence did not happen on the daily. It happened on the what chart? The 4 hour. Okay, so you can see that it actually works when you select the time frame. Okay, divergence happened on the 4 hour, but we had it on the daily chart, and you can see that setting works, which was one of the hardest settings to actually get working, and you can see it entered nicely there for us. Okay, and that's still on the trade. still in the trade. Okay, so we're going to look at another. One of my biggest trades of the year was the Euro USD, and I'm going to show you that now. Okay, it was up here, and it was around about, say, the start of March. Okay, we'll go to the start of March. We're going to go to Expert Advisors. Select okay. We're only looking to short the market. Short only. Inputs. Yeah. So this is going to open up here and it's going to close down here. Okay, so we'll just okay, and we're going to hit start. Pretty powerful, guys, and this, as you can tell by my excitement, it's automating nearly all my trading for me now, so I can actually travel a lot more, and it's pretty powerful. Okay, so we're just going to watch it here in the Euro USD. There we go, so it's entered the signal for us, and we're in the market. You see they go to, again, just a wee bit. We know we're at a strategy, we're at a weekly and a monthly trading zone. Now what you do is, to test this, is to simply go through charts, go through different trade setups as they happen, and see if the robot actually enters in the trade setup. That's how I've had to spend months of doing, and now I'm live. Okay, so we'll just watch the robot as it drops down. We got in that divergence signal there. So still loading, just letting the market take us out. I go through example after example. I've spent you don't know how many hours just testing this, make sure that it opens up on every single trade and closes when it should be closing. And guys, this is probably the most powerful thing I've ever been able to do, and it has honestly has been my goal to automate my trading as much as I could, so I can spend a lot more time traveling, a lot more time doing my second passion, which is Muay Thai, and basically work on other projects. and this here allows me to do that. It automates the process for me. For day trading, I simply spend an hour looking at charts and just letting the MACD bot just do the work for me. Now, I've gone live the past couple of weeks. It's been working. I've got a couple of test students live also, so you should be seeing their results soon also. But pretty powerful. Just waiting for this Euro USD to trade to close out. Should be soon. And you can see it closed on the opposite divergence here. Okay, opposite divergence happened here and here. You get in here and it exited down there. Let's look at the report. Okay, so it was a 700 pip move. See, and just imagine, you can see good modeling quality. Just imagine you had a $10 a pip. That was $7,000 in the space of 3 months. Okay, on one trade alone. That's one trade alone using our strategy. Okay, those guys who trade my Price Pro indicator, those guys who have gone through my Udemy course, this here is how you how you prove. I can prove to you 100% that the strategy works at these types of trading levels. Okay, by going through your charts at trading setups and entering the MACD. Okay. This is how you prove that it works. This is how you gain confidence that it works. And you don't have to do anything. So this is my VPS, okay? So the trade that I'm waiting for at the minute is on the British pound Swiss franc. Okay? I'm at a weekly and a monthly. And I've only loaded this up today, so I've actually missed this signal. Okay, I've loaded the MACD bot and this signal happened a few days ago. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to happen again. Okay. Another one I'm looking at today, it's the end of the month, so I'm not trading also, is the Euro Aussie. We're at a weekly. We're at a monthly, we're at a weekly. So I've just loaded the MACD. And just go to the indicate, just go to the robots. We'll go to properties. And I'm just waiting for it to give a divergence signal. Okay. So I've got all the settings in. I'm only looking to short the market, only short, looking at the inputs. True. I've got the smiley face, and I'll just let that enter the market for me. So that's it. But all we need to do, basically, my friend, is simply load up your VPS, which I've got a special bonus for you at the end of the video, what I'm going to show you. But all we do is load up our charts. We'll go, are we at a, if you're swing trading, are we at a monthly? Are we at a weekly? No, so we're not trading. If you're day trading, we'll go, are we at a daily? Yes. Are we at a 4-hour? Not at a 4-hour, but we're at a daily. Okay, so we're going to go OK. We're just going to go to expert advisors for day trading. Go to properties. We're only looking to sell this, so we're looking to short this market. For day trading, you will need a stop loss. So let's measure a stop loss here. Will be above this trading zone. So we'll say the time it comes in. You can see we just had the divergence signal there. Okay. So this is actually a nice day trade, and the robot might actually take it when we load it here. So I'm going to say 100 pip stop loss. Go to properties. We're only short. We'll go to allow live trading. We'll go to inputs. Okay, so 1.1, Let's do a stop loss of 100 pips, okay? And take profit will be 0, okay? Close at opposite. Okay, so this, when we're day trading, we're going to look at this and we're going, okay, this here market is very, very strong. Okay, so it could continue higher. I'm going to go close at opposite and hide. Reverse. So reverse being close at reverse if it's telling us it's going to go back up. Okay, so next, max orders is 1 trade. Divergence type classic, yes. Current time frame, false. And if it's of a daily zone, 1 hour and 30-minute divergence. Okay, so 1 hour and 30-minute divergence. And we'll hit. Make sure it's just got only short. Yep. Okay. I know you can see it's because that signal happened. You can see stop loss is entered the market there of this 1 hour signal here. Okay, so you can see it works live. It's entered the market for us there live on a live account, and I'm just going to remove that stop loss just above there. Okay, just above that trading zone. Okay, let's analyze this. There's another 4 hour level there. Okay. So I'll put it above a 4 hour zone. Okay, so you can see we're at, was a legitimate day signal. We're at a daily level. We know this market's been moving pretty fast, but it is slowing down. Possible trade setup. That's why we put in on the robot. Expert advisor properties we put in here. So if it is getting a bit strong and looking to reverse back up, it'll close on a reverse signal also. Okay, so pretty powerful. You've seen it in action. Okay, so how do you access it? That's the thing. To automate 90% of your trading, all you need to do again, I'm going to say it again, is simply load the charts, load the price pro indicator, and weekly, monthly trading zone. Yes or no? If it is, load the robot and put in the settings. Okay, so how do you access this powerful, done for you really trading system? 90% of the trading is done for you. Is simply click the link below. What you get with it, you get the Price Pro indicator. Now if you've already got the Price Pro indicator, my friend, you need to email me and I'll give you a special discount for the MacBot and the other things that are included in the system. Okay, I'll even throw in the Price Pro robot also with this system. Okay, so you'll get the MacBot, you'll get the Price Pro indicator, which is valued at, I value it at nearly $500. Okay, the MacBot robot, you put a price on that, how much time you're going to save with this. Okay, it actually works when you're sleeping, works when you're working, works when you're traveling. Okay, Price Pro robot, I'll throw in that as a bonus. My 2 Udemy courses, plus I'll throw in another course which is trend continuation, trend following strategy. And the very, very last bonus I'm going to throw in, guys, is I'll actually set up the VPS for you. Okay, so all you need to do when you actually get the system by clicking the link below is simply sign up for the VPS I use and send me over an email of your VPS details and your account details, your trading account details, and I will set up this on your VPS for you. Okay, so you don't need to worry about all the setups. I'll make sure it's working for you 100%, and you'll be ready to go and start automating 90% of your trading. So click the link below. If you have any questions, get in contact with Will at thefxace.com or add me on Skype at William-Simpson20. For all you guys out there that have been following me for a long time, you've got my Udemy course, you've got my Price Pro indicator. This is the final icing on the cake. We can now automate nearly all the major processes of the trading. The trade analysts, the Price Pro does that for us. What we've needed was something that could trade the MACD entries for us. We've got that. We've got the entries and exits. We've got the trade analyst. So that's it, guys. Pretty powerful. I'm so pleased to be able to share this with you. If you have any questions, you can get in contact. Click the link below, and I'll speak to you soon. Will over to fxace.com.